welcome to Bike Park Kerno and the Edge Cycles Enduro. This is the second round of their series, and I did one of these events last year, although that was at the Bowl, which is near Plymouth. This is just outside of Truro in Cornwall, and so far my little boy Boaz and I have done one run each of each 4 stages. Now this is a enduro mashup. You can do the stages in absolutely any order you want to. You can do as many runs between 10 o'clock in the morning and 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Last time I did 18 runs after Adam tried to challenge me to doing 20. That was brutal. That's slightly hillier than it is here. The runs here, they all start in a very similar location, so they're nice and close together, which creates a really nice atmosphere. You'll see some of the shots, just how many people are around and just how super social it is. Mountain bike enduro, I'm convinced, is one of the most social forms of cycle sport. It's super accessible because all you need is a bike and a helmet and you can go down. There are no real strict rules as long as you try and stay between the tape. You have a little timing chip, which means it's super easy. You don't need too many marshals out in the course to make sure that everyone's passing the checkpoints. A few jumps. It's not, I was going to say it's not super technical. It's actually quite technical here. There's some really good switchbacks. It's a little bit slippery because we're quite a bit of rainfall. We're going to do a few laps with the camera on the helmet with a little bit of special permission and hopefully have a good day out. It's actually 11 o'clock, so we've done 4 runs in the first hour. The event started at 10. Lunchtime, a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather, and then we'll go again. I'm not sure how hard I'm going to be pushing it myself. It looks like one of us is already pretty tired. The most important thing is just trying to learn the tracks on the first few runs. I think if we can get 4 laps of each track and then you try and set your fastest time on the final run, because this time, instead of it being your 2 best timed runs on each lap, it's now just the 1 best timed run on each lap. So it's actually going to be super competitive, I think. I think the racing will be really quite close. It's really good fun. You can see just how happy everyone looks, even with a big push up back up the climb. It's a really nice day out.
Well done, Boaz.
Well done!
Woo!
Okay, now can we go?
Get a debrief halfway through. I say halfway, we've done a run, 2 runs of each. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, then we did 4, 3, 2, 1. How are you finding it?
The best. Just the best. Can't find any other words. It's just the best bike park and just the best runs ever.
Well, that's good, isn't it? As a review, there you go. Huge thank you to everyone at Edge so far. As you can probably hear, I've started trying a little bit harder myself. So we've done an easy run, a sighting run, an intermediate run, which leaves space, I suppose, for at least 2 race runs because we're still only, it's about 11:30 I think, I can't actually see the time right now. This is the slipperiest bit of push-up. Just gets a little bit claggy on the tyres, so it's the only bit which I recommend walking. But it's good, proper day out so far, right?
Yeah.
The weather is playing nicely. Micah and Fleur are enjoying it, from what I can tell. Micah keeps standing while I keep crashing or doing silly mistakes, so that's good. Right, back to the top. Let's, what runs are we going to do next? Snack time.
Yes.
We've come up with a bribery system. I have a pocket full of sweets. You get 1 sweet for every run you complete. Da, 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 da.
Yum yum.
As ever for the enduro races, E-Zesty with the storage tube instead of the motor and the battery pack. But I reckon actually the cross-country bike would have been pretty quick here as well, which I was really tempted to use. And then Tristan, who was or wasn't coming, hasn't come, convinced me. He's like, why would you ride your cross-country bike? It's a gravity-focused event, ride the gravity bike. So here we are. Have to pedal fast now to get the dirt off your tyres.
Yeah.
Before the next run.
Crazy.
Ready, 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 ready. few laps in a row doing that. Right, we're into the final hour of racing. I've done 17 laps, you've done 15 laps, and I think the honest answer is I've probably gone as fast as I can go. You want to do one more lap on each, don't you?
Yeah. I think if I do one more lap on each and go, maybe not as hard as I can go, but as fast as I can go, and get a good time on them, I think I'll be really happy.
Nice. It's genuinely the most social day out. It's just everyone wants to talk and debrief after their runs, and you can stop and watch other people racing. It is just, yeah, it's like a social day out on bikes. It's the sort of thing that you would do for fun, but you get to mix it with competition. I think it's amazing for that. Harder than cross country, I reckon.
That's a naughty trick.
Yes, you do.
And that's another.
Okay, so there is at least 17 minutes now until the official results come out. So far, 3rd elite and 6th overall out of 75 starters, so that's not too bad. 18.3 kilometres in 4 hours and 7 minutes, 211 TSS, 2,200 calories, 884 metres of climbing. It's a discipline unlike anything you get on the road. If you did a ride like that on the road, it would take less than an hour, even with that amount of climbing, I would have thought. The distance and the elevation that is. It's so hard. You sprint. So I started thinking, I'm not going to go too hard. And then as each lap passes, you warm up into it, you feel better. You feel better on the bike again, because I've not ridden that one a huge amount this year. And then you realise that, I can be as competitive as I want to be. And I think that's the beauty of enduro. And then you start, both of us were challenging, trying to see how much faster we could go, and I think actually as the day went on we definitely got faster. Bike setup changed, tyres softer for me. You were happy with yours, weren't you?
Yeah.
You left yours set up as it was from the start.
Yep. But perfect.
Perfect. What a phenomenal day out, and everyone's so happy and so social, and I think that's what really makes it. It's just that there's a camaraderie of racing. There's a camaraderie when you're in a road cycling team. But here, it's between competitors. You're like, asking, are you happy with your run? Where did you lose time? Where did you gain time? And that absolutely makes it. I think it must be. I have limited experience in external disciplines and sports, but I think it has to be one of the best, most social sports, most supportive and encouraging, just positive things to do. Really good fun, highly recommend it. Definitely need to do more. I could happily do this every single weekend, and I don't get the idea that Micro and Fleur have hated it, so that's good. What do you think, Fleur?
I don't really know.
You don't really know. I'm really happy with how everything went. I think to have my fastest run on stage 4 on my final run of the day and run number 19 is really good. Really can't complain. 17 runs for Boaz, 19 for me. I don't know what else to say other than let's wait for the official results, have some food and drink, relax, and then go home.
Chris Opie. Seth Maunder.
That's Seth.
Well done, Seth. And in first place, local hero Adam Locke. Okay.
Would you do an enduro again?
Definitely. After what happened today, I definitely want to do another enduro race.
Well, there we go. Just for proof that you should never give up, it was literally my 19th run of the day. It sealed my position, so 3rd elite, just by less than half a second. Super tight, the racing, which also meant that 6th instead of 7th overall, so that's pretty good for me. Happy with that. Now we just need to pack up, go home, put the video together. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This is just the best type of racing. It's so much fun. There's just no other way of thinking about it really. Just good, fun day out. Highly recommend it. If you're curious about it, give it a go. I cannot believe you would leave not feeling happy. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.